Welcome to episode 804, Joe Mansueto, founder of Morningstar. This is an outline of episode 804. Two reasons we study Joe Mansueto. First, he's the founder of Morningstar, the top mutual fund advisor and rating agency in the world. Second, he's only 63 years old. Joe Mansueto was born in 1956 in Munster, Indiana, to Italian parents. His father is a doctor. He earned his bachelor degree in business administration from the University of Chicago in 1978. 2 years later, he earned an MBA from the same university. His first job was a security analyst at Harris Associates.
After I finished school and pursued a career as a stock analyst, one of the things I did to teach myself about stock analysis was to write away to smart money managers who I admired to see what they were buying for their portfolio. So I'd write away to John Templeton, get his reports. Why is he buying HSBC? I'd go study that stock. What's he selling? So I did this as a way to teach myself about stock analysis, to study the great investors.
In 1984, 28-year-old Joe Mansueto founded Morningstar with $80,000 in his one-bedroom apartment in Chicago.
But as I had all of these mutual fund reports on my table, it got me to look at the fund industry. And I thought it'd be great if somebody compiled all of this great information into a compendium. And it got me very excited about the concept of a fund. And I thought these made a lot of sense for the average person to invest in, that for pennies on the dollar, you could hire the very best money manager. Previously, you'd have to be a Rockefeller, Vanderbilt to hire really great money managers, but fund democratized that. Yeah, it's certainly, I think, highly desirable to have an industry that's growing. If it's not growing, if it's not an emerging trend, if you don't see some growth, you've got to take away share from somebody else. So even though you're finding a need, I'd rather go into kind of virgin territory where there's either no competition or a lack of competition. I always thought in running a business, especially without a lot of capital in the early years, I really want to avoid competition. I don't want to avoid the big guys. I want to go where there's a need, it's growing, but I don't see a lot of competition. And so I think it's finding that need, but also having the wind at your back with some growth is certainly helpful than trying to fight competitors and steal share, getting people to move over to a solution.
Joe Mansueto married Rika Yoshida, who was an analyst at Morningstar, and together they have 3 children. Morningstar went public in 2005. It also became a global company.
We're in 27 countries around the world today, but we did not want 27 different Morningstars. We want one Morningstar globally. So having one culture globally, hiring the same kind of people around the world, having the same physical office space, the same methodologies for our research, the same client experience, to really create that is very challenging.
In 2017, he stepped down as CEO of Morningstar and ventured into real estate. His replacement is Kuna Kapoor on the left here. In 2018, he paid $255 million for the Wrigley building. And he also paid more than $100 million for the Belton Stratford building. Now, giving back, in 2011, he donated the Joe and Rika Mansueto Library to the University of Chicago.
What's even more exciting is what's hidden below. A 5-story underground material storage and retrieval system able to store the equivalent of 3.5 million volumes and access any individual item within an average time of 3 minutes, all navigated by robotic cranes.
His 2 secrets of success.
I'm not a very materialistic person. I'm really more a person of life of the mind and ideas and creating a business. So you can see I don't have a watch here. The material things that many executives have don't really interest me. It's nice to have wealth, but for financial security.
The first thing that's very important to me is a decentralized approach to business. So I really believe that business works better when you carve up a business into smaller, discrete units that have a focus, that have someone overseeing that business unit, and has the responsibility and all the resources they need to drive it forward.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be Joe Mansueto, 9 Lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.